players here. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and they'll tell you what they're doing here. So we can mention that, so you won't have to worry. I know how it is. Sorry.
The bloopers. This is my bloopers reel because he's rolling.
Oh, he's rolling?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Take 8. All right, everybody, it's Minnie Fox, and once again, we are still here at the Las Vegas Country Club celebrating D. Martin's tribute. We're in the end of our evening, and look who's standing on my left and on my right. Former NFL players. Now, you know the Raiders are coming to town, but guess what else is coming to Las Vegas? Ooh, the NFL alumni for the Las Vegas chapter. I got the president over here, and I got the vice president over here. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves a little bit. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Here we go.
My name is Linden King. I played with the Raiders for 4 years and San Diego 9 years before that. And this is Morlon.
Morlon Greenwood, the Vice President of NFL Alumni Chapter here, and Linden King is the President of the chapter. And we're here. We're a fairly new chapter here in Las Vegas, and we're looking. Our mission is caring for kids and caring for our own. We're looking to get out in the community and be able to establish ourselves and to be able to give back as much as we can as far as the youth is concerned here in Las Vegas.
Being an inspiration of 2 men of empowerment, and I moved the microphone a little bit, and you were finishing up introducing him. You kind of caught me off guard there, but that's okay because we're having fun. We've been here all day. Just want to let you know. But as a man of empowerment, that's what I look at you as. You are bringing opportunities to young people here in Las Vegas. That love is desperately needed. So your chapter will young people have an opportunity to join the ranks of what you're doing? Do you have to be a football player?
Well, no, the membership requirements for us is anyone. Now, if you're a player, you get a different deal than if you're an associate. Okay. Or if you're a cheerleader or a former coach. There's many different levels. But you get to take advantage of all the perks that the NFL alumni have gathered up over the past 30 years. They've been going since 1967. But what Morlon and I both got involved in is, for one thing, we do have players that need to be taken care of, but that's not our primary goal. It's for its kids. And we both feel that society has done a terrible job in raising our children. We've let them down, and we have a bully pulpit, if you will. They listen to us, where they don't listen to parents and they listen to politicians. And so because we have an established core all across the country, 32 chapters, and we can bring in other sports as well, we have the platform to start making a difference, and that's what we're going to do. We're partnering with Caesars, big companies that understand what we want to do, and we're going to get out there and try to make a difference. And you can't tell either one of us that we can't do this, because people told us all the time we couldn't make it in the NFL either. And this guy has the great American story, I'm telling you. Ask him how he got here. This is fantastic. I love it.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm going to ask you how you got here, like he told me to.
Well,
so how did you get here?
Well, I'm originally from Jamaica. I came to the States when I was 11, and since I was 5 years old, what I wanted to do was to help my family. Now, when I came to the States, my father told me that in order to do that, I would have to do good in school. Mm-hmm. I wanted to become a doctor, so I was on the honor roll marking period. But I was fortunate enough to have a gym teacher by the name of Russ Selling that got me involved in wrestling and football. And when I went out for football, my junior year, I got offered a full scholarship after my first year playing. Because I played soccer, coming from Jamaica. That's what I did. And but the reason why I got the scholarship was because I was on the honor roll marking period. So the education piece was very important. So I went on to college, started 48 consecutive games at Syracuse, got drafted by the Miami Dolphins, and then I signed with the Houston Texans, and I was able to fulfill my childhood dream, which is helping my family. I have 7 brothers and 4 sisters. So that's why it was so important for me to take care of them. And the NFL was really what made that possible. For the guys that played before, what they don't understand is not every NFL player is making millions of dollars or made millions of dollars. Right. The guys that were the pioneers to build the game, like Linden, he played pre-1993, and there's a reason why I said it, because the guys post-1993 got benefits that those guys don't have, and that's why we're trying diligently to care for our own. and we're focusing on the youth because I understand how important it is to have guidance, leadership, and direction to be able to fulfill my dreams as a youth, to be able to help my family. So that's pretty much what we're trying to do here. You know, I was very fortunate for the NFL to be there so I could help my family, and very fortunate to have mentors like my father and as well as my coaches and teachers to lead me in the right direction, to help me, to show me the way for me to be a success in life.
Well, thank you for sharing that, because it's very important that our young people know that the two of you are here in Las Vegas, and it doesn't matter where they come from or what their background is, that the NFL, the NBA, and etc. are a familyhood. You become brothers with one another. You lean on one another for support.
Right.
And to go out there and play every day, no matter what your position is, no matter what the season is, you're together as a team. And our young people have gotten so far from knowing what a team is all about.
Yeah.
And so I applaud you, and my hat is off to what you're bringing to the community.
Just the basic rules of football teach you all about life. You know, you're going to get knocked down. You are. You're not going to win every play. You're going to get knocked on your butt. But as long as you get up and stay in the game, you got a chance. And the game is just full of all of these things, and it's fallen by the wayside. But even more than that, I think as a society, we've let our kids down. There's no discipline, there's no structure, and both of those things are mandatory if you're going to be successful. So if we send them out of high school without structure, without discipline, what's going to come of them? So that's what we want to address, starting with little kids, and take them all the way through high school, and hopefully we can make a difference.
Absolutely. And to add to that, it's just like Linden said, football teaches you a lot about life. It teaches you about discipline. It teaches you about teamwork. It teaches you about overcoming adversity. It teaches you about being consistent. You know, since I was 5 years old, I wanted to do that. But when I started playing football, it was in 11th grade. So if you do the math, it's probably 2 years in high school, 7 plus 5, about 11 years before I signed with the Texans. That's 11 years of being consistent, going to practice on time, working out, doing all that thing, being focused and disciplined, and maintaining that consistency, and then signing as an unrestricted free agent with the Houston Texans, and was able to do that. That took years, and some guys it's even longer than that. But me, it was in my mind for a lot longer since I was 5. But as far as the football route, and that taught me a lot about life. You know, it doesn't matter where your background is. Once Sunday or Saturday or whenever the day is that you're playing, you all have to play together. It doesn't matter what your differences is, what your differences are, what your background is. When it comes on Sunday, you have to play together as a team, and they teach people about life. We're all from different areas, from different backgrounds, and we all have to come together and be able to support each other to get to that common goal.
Well, here in Las Vegas, those different backgrounds and areas are going to embrace you, from Henderson to Summerlin to mid-Las Vegas, and even on the far side of town where they say downtown Las Vegas is not forgotten. And downtown has become amazing. And we have children on all sides of Las Vegas in those areas. Will you couple with what is the Clark County School District in order to reach out to these young people?
Jan Jones from Caesars Entertainment is an incredible presence here in town. She got us office space at the Board of Education. One of her main charitable concerns is CORE, and we've already done a couple of things with them. We are in the process, but as I said, we're brand new. And after, it's like any other business, you got to get your growing pains out of the way. Now that the Super Bowl is gone, we are now planning out the next year, and we're going to hit all of the vital charity programs that revolve around kids. It's going to consolidate what we want to do. We are trying to get this to a national level where we have Michelle Obama and Colin Powell, their mentoring programs, actually coming in and teaching our people what to do when they go out. So that's the kind of scope we're looking at. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some development, but we're hitting the ground running. We've already done a couple of schools, and we're going to, as our numbers grow with players, we'll be out there more in force.
That is amazing. Now, would you say, starting out here in Las Vegas, that it's going to give you an opportunity to not only change lives, but to provide maybe some job opportunities? You're going to need some help, some interns, etc.?
Yes, it's just like Linden said. as we get out in the community, as we grow the chapter, we're going to want to be able to present those opportunities for the youth. One of the first things we have coming up, we have we're going to have a draft event coming up. That's more of a fundraiser to be able to raise resources for our chapter. We're going to be putting on a free football camp here in town. That's going to be in June. It's going to be free to all the kids. And with the access that we have at the Public Education Foundation, we'll be able to access all the schools so the kids can come out and be able to take advantage of the coaching that they're going to get from the professional athletes, from the coaches and the experience, to let them know that they can accomplish this too. They don't have to pay a ridiculous amount of money just to enjoy a good quality football camp, and they can go and get they can hear from the guys firsthand that they look up to about the importance of staying in school, the importance of listening to their coaches, the importance of listening to the parents, because they're the one that care about them, and they're the one that want to see them be a success in life, because they've experienced it before. They've seen it done before. So sometimes when they hear it from them over and over, they sometimes go through one ear and through the other. But when they hear it from someone that they look up to, like an athlete or entertainer or whoever, a successful business person, then they start to listen.
Yes.
And then they start to listen. And that's basically what we're trying to do, and be able to implement our programs going into the future to be able to provide opportunities for the kids, whether it be like partnering with CORE and be able to give them like different situations as far as a trade, where, because not every kid is going to get that scholarship, but definitely looking to do many things here in Las Vegas. And you can see very excited about it. Yes. But also we like Linden said, if we're in our developing phases, and it's going to take some time to get to where we want to go.
Well, excitement is what is going to continue to allow the NFL Alumni Las Vegas chapter to be amazing. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to be a part of your team. Now, does it count that I was a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader in my day?
We represent all the teams.
Okay, wonderful, because I played a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader on Mad TV. Not
Close
quite
enough.
a real cheerleader. Does that still count?
We'll get you the cheerleader rate.
Yes, okay. Give me the cheerleader rate so we can be a part of your amazing movement and your journey here in Las Vegas. Thank you so much for taking time to spend with me. You had a final comment?
Well, I was going to say Las Vegas, as we all know, is a very unique place. And the Alumni Association has been together since '67, and it's been pretty much what it is. But because of the businesses and the casinos and everything here, and so much excitement, and people so willing to get involved, we're looking at new programs that we can benefit all of the guys. I mean, come on, this is different than Green Bay. What are you going to do in Green Bay? So we need to carry them. But we've got the money here to do it, and we can turn this into a national thing and really start making progress with what we want to do.
Wonderful. We're going to move forward and give you the blessings to have international and national on your journey as you start here in Las Vegas. You've heard it here today on the Mini Fox Talk Show with the NFL Alumni Chapter. Las Vegas, baby.
All right.